Hey guys, what's up? It's Winnie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another lip swatch video for you, and we're going to be swatching the Maybelline Colorsensational Matte Metallic Lipsticks. I just recently received these in a PR package from Maybelline, so I haven't opened these up or anything yet, so I'm really excited to see the colors. But I have mentioned Colorsensational Lipsticks from Maybelline before because those are my favorite drugstore lipstick formulas. They are super, super creamy, and the color pigmentation is always on point. So I was excited to see that they came out with a new finish. These have a matte metallic finish, as the name suggests, but I'm really interested in seeing how these are going to look on the lips because I've never really seen a lipstick that has a metallic and a matte finish to it. So I'm seeing like a big metallic trend in lip products. If you haven't seen my last video yet on my lip swatches, I will link it down below. So there's a total of 10 shades in the collection, and it looks like there are some nice like nudie neutral shades, as well as some unique shades, like there's a gray and like a forest green. And just to give you guys some more information, I have the little PR card here. It says, these new lipstick shades provide rich color payoff with a stunning metallic finish and a creamy feel. The formula was created using our highly regarded creamy matte lipstick technology and includes refined ultra micronized pearls to provide a beautiful and wearable brushed metal lip look. And just from my previous experience with the Colorsensational lipstick line, I absolutely love it. It's super creamy and it feels really comfortable on the lips. So I definitely hope that these matte metallic lipsticks have the same exact feel to them. But I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all 10 shades on my lips and on my hand for you guys, as I normally do. And I do not have anything on my lips. I just kind of blotted my lips with a little bit of foundation just to kind of cover up my natural lip color. So let's go ahead and get into the swatches. Okay, so I just swatched all of the lipsticks on the back of my hand first. That way you guys can see the lipsticks brand new and up close. And as I was swatching them, I noticed that they weren't really applying very consistently, and they were looking a little bit patchy, which you guys will see. And I'm not sure if it's because in between each swatch I wiped it with a wet wipe, so then I just used a dry paper towel to wipe the lipstick off, and it seemed to swatch the same. Hopefully it swatches differently on the lips. So the first shade we have here is in White Gold, and as you can see, it is a very pale, like almost champagne gold, and it looks like it has like silver gold little reflex in it. So this definitely applies just like the other Colorsensational lipsticks. It's very creamy and it's nice and smooth, but this color is very, very sheer. As you can see, I went over it a couple times, and I think this would work better as almost like a lip topper or something, because I can definitely see my lips through it, but it does give you that like metallic frosty finish. But I think because I went over my lips so many times, it's starting to get a little bit clumpy. So I'm not loving that. And if you are familiar with the Colorsensational lipstick line, these are not super long wearing or anything. They don't claim to be. And I think the same applies to this finish. Next is Pure Gold, and this definitely looks like an orangey gold, and it has a ton of gold reflex in it. I feel like this one applied a lot more bronzy gold. You can definitely see the orange tones in it. And same thing with this one. I feel like I had to go over my lips a couple more times because it was applying a little bit patchy. And this one is Copper Spark. It's definitely got that reddish copper look to it, and it looks like it has like golden bronzy reflex in it. I feel like this one also applied really orange. It's definitely more of a warmer reddish copper color, and I like that the finish of these metallic lipsticks have more of a subtle, almost like a velvety metallic look to it, and it's not super in your face. So if you are wanting to try that like metallic lip trend, it's not too out there. This is still very wearable. And then we've got Hot Lava, which looks like a bright metallic red. And this one, to me, when I swatched it on the back of my hand, it just seemed the least metallic looking. Okay, this is actually a lot more pretty on my lips, and it's also applying really nicely. Yeah, this one definitely gives me like crushed velvet or like velour looking finish on the lips. And I think it's because a lot of these reflex in the actual lipsticks have the same color to the base. It gives it a more subtle, like soft metallic look. And I just feel like this looks so much better on the lips than it did on the back of my hand. And then this one is Copper Rose. So it's another copper, but to me it doesn't look very copper just from looking at it. It almost looks like a deep plummy bronze color, but let's see what it looks like on the lips. Okay, this one definitely gave me a little bit of a hard time to apply. You can see it looks a little bit messy, but it was just not going on how I wanted it to. But I do really like this color. I think maybe it does have a copper reflex in it, but to me when I look at it on the lips, I definitely see more of a deep plummy metallic finish to it. We're getting into the darker shades now. This is Molten Bronze. This one is really unique. When I swatched it, you can definitely see there are like greenish bronzy gold reflex in it, and just from looking at it, it looks kind of like a darker cool brown. Whoa, this is like a mermaid color. I apologize for how messy it's starting to look, but the lipstick formula is so creamy and smooth when you apply it. It's almost a little bit too smooth. So I feel like it's all over the place. It's a little bit outside of the lines, but I'm not trying to make it perfect. It's just so you guys get an idea of how it looks on the lips. And it's also a little bit trickier with the deeper shades. And this one is definitely dark on the lips. It almost looks like a brownie plum shade. It's almost like duochrome. When you like move it in certain light, it looks like a greenish gold reflex, which I think is really unique and cool, but it's definitely something different if you are going for a very dramatic look. Next shade is Silkstone. This looks like a very light lavender, like silvery taupe color. I'm not sure how this is gonna look against my skin tone. Can't say this is my favorite shade on me. I look like a corpse. It's just not for me, but maybe it'll work for somebody else. And speaking of silver, this is Smoked Silver. It kind of looks like a little bit of a darker purple from the last shade. So let's see how it looks. It doesn't look like this one has as many silver reflex to it, so maybe it'll look better. I understand it's a very unique and different color. It's just not something that suits me, but I can see how this could be fun for like a specific look or a specific occasion, like I don't know, like an outer space party. I told you guys there are some really unique shades in this collection. The next one I have is Gunmetal. This actually looks like a really badass color. It's like a teal blue and there are like silvery blue reflex in it, and I thought this was so pretty swatched on my hand. And obviously I know you guys are not like just reaching for a deep blue teal lipstick on a daily basis, but it's fun to step out and play with different colors every now and then. Holy pigmentation. Okay, now I definitely need to find a space party to go to. This color is so cool on, and the metallic finish on it makes it even cooler. In person, you can see all of those like reflex in it really well. I'm not sure if it's picking up as nicely on camera, but this color is totally out there, and I saved the best for last. This is Serpentine, which is a metallic green. It looks like a forest green with like dark green reflex in it. I can say I've never applied a green lipstick before. Whew, that is green. This is so pigmented, and it gives me the same kind of look as the red one. It looks almost like a velvet finish on your lips, and I think I'm preferring the shades that don't have a silvery finish to it. So although it is a more subtle metallic finish, I do like the look of it better, and I also think those are applying a lot better. The pigmentation is a lot stronger. Okay, I just put on my favorite shade and what I think is probably the most suitable for me, and drum roll, it is Copper Rose, which is that like deep plummy one that doesn't really look copper. But overall, I think the formula of these are just as creamy and smooth as all of the other Colorsensational lipsticks. The only thing that I found different was the application. I feel like these applied really patchy. It wasn't really consistent with the shades, and some applied a little bit more or less patchy than others, but for the most part I feel like I had to go over my lips several times with each shade. I do, however, really like the matte metallic finish. I think it's really unique. It's really cool to see it in a lipstick, and I love how comfortable these are on the lips. And also I think a lot of these metallic finishes are a little bit more subtle and wearable for a lot of people on like a regular basis. If you want to try out the metallic lip trend, there are definitely some colors that are a little bit more unique and out there, but again, it's great for people who want to try something different. So I hope you guys enjoyed this lip swatch. Let me know what you think of these in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the metallic lip trend in general. Do you love it? Is it something we need to say goodbye to? And also I wanted to say a quick thank you to those of you who left me a comment in my last video. I haven't had a chance to reply to all of you guys yet, but I really appreciate reading comments from you guys that have supported me for a really long time, and you're still watching me, so thank you guys so much. And I'm also happy to hear that you guys are interested in seeing some more of my personal life in vlogs. So if you guys want to see more of me, you can check out my links for my Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram down below. Otherwise, I will see you in my next one. Bye!
There's no use in looking back. Gotta laugh or gotta live, 'cause I'm so over the past.